What's up, Off Script? I'm here. This is Randy P. I've been going through some things, going through some changes. This COVID, this COV is really getting me down. The word I'm looking for is angry. Angry, and I miss a lot of things. I miss going to the mall. I miss going outside. I miss going to restaurants, going to get crab cakes with extra barbecue sauce and lettuce, tomatoes, and ketchup. Losing my mind. I miss going to the barber shop. I miss my barber. I really miss my barber. And put these back on. If you want to know what that mark is, I just keep wiping my face from the tears. It's a sweat mark. When I do like this, that's when you can see my bush jump. When I do like this, if I can do this, that can make me happy. We got a jam-packed service for y'all. Make sure you like, that's it. Like, subscribe, let me get it straight. Like, subscribe, and share. That's the off-script culture way. Because we want more subscribers so they can see this. So they can see all of this. All of this. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there. We about to get started. Let's go.
We don't fit. We too lit. They make a rule, but we break the rule because we off script. We don't fit. We too lit. They make a rule, but we break the rule because we off script. We off script. We off script.
Hey guys, it's Jazz, and I got some announcements for y'all. First thing, if you guys have any content, DIY, or ideas, go ahead and DM us on Instagram, or you could email us at offscriptcreatives@zionchurch.org. Second thing, if y'all want to do what I'm doing, or if you want to help out with the announcements every week, you can DM us on Instagram as well, or you can email us at offscriptcreatives@zionchurch.org. Next thing, y'all, where would we be without the important women in our lives? Like our grandmothers, our aunts, our moms, all them good people. If y'all want to have them featured on Mother's Day, y'all should go ahead and email us any photos or videos you guys have with your name and their name to be featured on Mother's Day. Last thing, if you're not already doing so, y'all should go ahead and follow us on Instagram at Zion Offscript and like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Hey guys, my name is Nebo Aj. I'm originally from Guyana and I moved to the US with a part of my family and lived in New York for quite some time up until I moved to Maryland in 2017. I am a frontline ambassador for the Off-Script Youth Ministry. I started Zion the first week I moved to Maryland because one of my cousins invited me to a Sunday service. That initially became the beginnings because I've been a part of Zion ever since. I remember coming to services on Sunday, and at the ending of services, I would say, I wish services were longer. I know, we're right. I really wish the services were longer because I felt like I wanted more out of it. I wanted more out of being a part of the church. So I did some research and I came across some women's small group that were available in my area. I immediately joined one of the women's small group and it was an incredible experience, but I still wasn't satisfied. I wanted more. I wanted to feel completely filled. So I decided that I was going to continue to go to church until God spoke to me. I remember sitting in service one day and In Focus was on, and I remember seeing Pastor Steph, and he was talking about the launching of Off-Script Youth Ministry, and they were looking for volunteers. It immediately clicked with me. I work with children all my life and I do enjoy being among children. I've been a teacher since I was the age of 16. So this was it. This was the more that I wanted. This was the fulfillment that I needed. So I immediately started with Off-Script and I've been a part of Off-Script ever since that day. That decision that I made on Sunday and every Sunday since that Sunday has been one of the most effective and impactful decisions that I've made in my entire life, because serving not only gives me hope, it gives me an increase in faith, it gives me strength, it gives me favor. And not only is it giving me all these great things that can benefit me personally, but it also gives me a family in Christ. A family of amazing prayer warriors, a family of accountability partners, a family of mentors and mentees, a family that you are willing to go through this journey called life with. And we want to let all of our off-script youths know that during this time, we really miss you guys. We really miss lighting up the always. We really miss doing live groups with you guys. We really miss doing our connect group with you guys face to face. We miss just seeing your faces every Sunday and giving you that incredible hallway experience. We hope that you guys are staying safe. We hope that you guys are locked into your schoolwork. And we hope that you guys are having a great time despite what is going on inside this world. And from all of my other off-script team members, I personally miss you guys, and I personally can't wait to see you guys. And I want to say thank you for just giving me an opportunity to share this with you. From me and all my off-script family guys to you, we miss you.
To be here, and I'm the senior at Westlake High School and the CEO of Royals Rockin' Recipes, where some allergies are accommodated. And I've been attending Zion for like my whole life, for 17 years straight, yeah. And so I've been there for a very long time. I believe God is real because of our relationship, because we have a relationship. It's personal, very personal. I have faith and trust in God, which is why I believe He's real. He's always been there for me. He speaks to me, especially during this whole like Corona thing, and like I just want to worry and oh my gosh, all these events. So like He's reminding me like He's control and all like that. So He's like, well, I got you. No need to fear, fear not, for I am with you. So I'm like, okay, God. So, my favorite shows and TV shows are literally all the baking shows and all the cooking shows. My favorite food is pastries and cakes and all the sweets in the world. I mean, except the things I'm allergic to, but you know, everything basically. And some advice I just want to give you guys is just to keep seeking God. I know it's hard, but the road with walking with God, never said it will be easy, but it's always worth it. So stay prayed up and keep on walking with Jesus.
Oh, what up, bro? Chilling with the kids, you know, quarantine fun, balling, all that. Oh, it's official? Oh, that sucks. I let them know.
Who are you talking to?
First, Nosies.
It's news?
About the retreat.
So excited!
Yeah, it's been canceled.
About what?
The retreat was canceled.
That was not a dream.
Well, they took it better than I thought they would.
You can see off-script youth retreat has been canceled due to the COVID-19.
For any questions or concerns, please contact offscript comms at zionchurch.org. That's offscript COMS at zionchurch.org.
Special shout out and thank you to all the families and the businesses that sponsor the Child for the Retreat. Just know that your sponsorship will be going to Zion Church Benevolence Fund. This fund assists those specifically affected by COVID-19. We love you guys. We miss you. Bye.
I get it crunk, I get it ride, I get it
crunk, I get it live. I get party lit outside. I get it crunk, I get it live. Hey, good morning. What's going on, Off-Script? Hey man, I'm just sitting here doing a little spring cleaning, you know what I'm saying? Hey, left hand first, put the right hand on top. Hey look, that takes me back. Remember when we had that takeover downstairs in the main church of Zion? Man, oh man, we went in there and we partied like we partied. As a matter of fact, I can remember it like yesterday.
Yo, I don't do the most, but I do a lot. See, I'ma make a toast, cause I'm still alive. I feel like big. I feel like pop. I'ma shoot the shot. Hey, we coming in hot, 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 hot. We coming in high, 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 high. Yo, coming in high, 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 high. Hey yo, now won't it? Danny, now won't it? Now won't it? Won't it sing it?
Won't he do it?
Hey,
Said he would.
hey.
He gon' fight your battles, they gon' wonder how you sleep at night.
Won't he do it? Said he would.
Come on.
Anybody tell you something different, you know that's a lie.
You gon' look up and be so up.
Hey,
How it worked out was only his grace.
won't he do it? Said he would.
So I bless him in all time.
On script, look, boy, I don't do the most, cause I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause I'm still alive. I feel like big, I feel like pop. I'ma shoot the shot. Whoa. Hey, where my man at? Come on, Danny, we gonna show him this dance. We gonna show him this dance. You gonna show him this dance, we gonna get the whole Zion Church mopping. We got a brand new dance called the mop. I know your parents want the kids to clean up anyway. They got a dance called the mop, so feel free to put a mop in their hand, you know what I mean? You ready, Danny? You ready? Yo, you put your left hand first, then that right hand on top. Now put that left hand first, then your right hand on top. Let's mop. Put that left hand first, then that right hand on top. Put that left hand first, then that right hand on top. On script, let's mop. Come on, come in this come on this Once again, we are the Off-Script Western team. Give it up for the youth of Off-Script. Each and every Sunday.
I must have played in 1,000 games. And I can only remember you being at 2.
You had your coaches and your daddy and everybody for that stuff. You know it never mattered to you one way or another while I was at them games.
It mattered, Mom. It mattered.
Stop. Stop.
Well, it's all right to be angry.
Hey, why should I be mad? I'm saying at least he said goodbye this time. I just wish I hadn't wasted my money buying this stupid present.
I'm sorry. If there was something that I
Hey,
could
you know what? You ain't got to do nothing, Uncle Phil. Hey, ain't like I'm still 5 years old, Ain't like I'm gonna be sitting up every night asking my mom, when's Daddy coming home, Who needs him? Hey, he wasn't there to teach me how to shoot my first basket, but I learned, didn't I? Hey, I got pretty good at it too, didn't I, Uncle Phil?
You did.
Got through my first day without him, right? I learned how to drive, I learned how to shave, I learned how to fight without him. I had 14 great birthdays without him. He never even sent me a card. To hell with him! I ain't need him then and I don't need him now.
Well,
Nah, you know what, Uncle Phil? I'm gonna get through college without him. I'm gonna get a great job without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey, and I'm gonna have me a whole bunch of kids. I'm gonna be a better father than he ever was. And I sure as hell don't need him for that, because ain't a thing he could ever teach me about how to love my kids. How come he don't want me, man?
Off Script. My name is Maya, and to start it off, I'm just gonna give some background information. I'm 17 years old. I go to Benjamin Banneker Academic High School, and sadly, I'm a senior. This is probably like the worst year to be a senior. I can't experience prom. I can't experience graduation. Like, I done did all 12 years, and all I want is my exit ticket. I just want to walk across the stage, and I can't even do that now. I'm angry, and then to top it off, like, I don't know where I'm going to college. I have financial issues going on with that. I just feel like if coronavirus wasn't here, all this would be situated. Like, I can't get in contact with colleges. It's just really bad. This is upsetting people in some type of way. Like, it's just like the world has come to a complete stop. We can't go anywhere. We can't go back to school. Some of us are like experiencing distance learning, and it's not it. Like, we're struggling in school. We tired of our parents, our siblings. I know all y'all see schedule messed up. I'm not the only person that's angry. I know we're all angry in some type of way. But some people feel like anger is like a bad thing, that it's a sin. But anger, it's really not a sin, because God gave us emotions. And emotions are very powerful. And when we experience emotions like anger, we tend to like either neglect them, we feed into them, we try to like push them away like we're really not angry, or we just bottle them up and let them build up, and that's not okay. It's not okay at all. And like, emotions are really powerful. Like, they drive how we feel. They make us do stuff that we really don't even have no business doing. Like, I'm telling you, when I'm angry, man, you wouldn't think I'm a whole different person. It's okay to be angry. It's totally okay. Like, even in the Bible, Jesus was angry. He was hurt. He felt alone before. He was angry. He felt neglected. It's a lot of the stuff that we feel today, Jesus has felt. So that's when people say that anger is a sin or negative emotions are sins. It really doesn't make any sense to me, because Jesus has felt that too. And I think that we confuse anger being a sin with the actual sins that we commit while being angry. So, for an example, Genesis 4. So we got two brothers. Cain and Abel. Everybody say that with me. Cain and Abel. And these are the first two sons of Adam and Eve. We all know who Adam and Eve is. I hope. So, let me tell y'all what happened, because it's a really wild story. Once you read this. So, both Cain and Abel, the brothers, Cain was the oldest and Abel was the younger brother. And they were both giving sacrifices to God. So, when it came down to like the sacrifices, God didn't accept Cain's sacrifice. He accepted Abel's. Cain felt some type of way. He felt so angry about this. He was so angry that he killed his own brother, y'all. He set up his own brother and killed him. In the scripture, what I liked about the New Living Translation, how it's worded, God uses the word anger. He uses the word angry. He asked Cain, he said, "Why are you so angry?" That's exactly what he said. So when I'm reading it, I'm like, God acknowledged his anger. So God knows when we're angry. God knows how we're feeling when we feel how we feel. The fact that this was even put in the Bible was to just let us know that anger is okay. Like, everybody experiences anger, and God knows that we're angry. We all have siblings, right? We all have siblings. And sometimes that one sibling, it be the younger sibling too. It be the younger sibling. I'm telling you, it be the younger sibling. They just so irritating. That's all they do. Just talking.
That's a life, man. That's a life.
And sometimes they just be taking you there and just pushing your buttons and pushing your buttons until you pop, until you snap. Like, that is just so irritating. This is my little brother. Like, he irritates me, but I love him to death. Like, I really love my brother, and he knows that he's my heart. I would do anything for him. But oh my gosh, this boy be pushing my buttons. Like, it's really bad. Even when he is pushing my buttons, I do snap on him. Like, right now, if he was to probably like play with me now, because I know I'm angry and stuff, and if he was like to mess with me or something, I would probably go off on him. I I feel so bad afterwards. Like, I'd be so upset that anger take over me to let me like snap on my brother. And it's just like goes back to what I was saying, that it's not the actual anger that is the sin. Because me being angry and my brother was not the sin. Cain being angry about the sacrifice was not the sin at all. It was not the sin. It was the fact that Cain went to go kill his brother that was the sin. It was the fact that I popped off on my brother or went off on my brother or hit my brother in the face or something like that. That was the actual sin. So my tips, I have some tips for dealing with anger, because a lot of us have gotten so bad with our anger that people don't even want to be around us. We can't even have good relationships. Not romantic relationships, but even relationships with our family, our friends. Like, we're so angry, we're so miserable that nobody even wants to be around us. Nobody wants to talk to us. And it's just because, like, you walk around with that anger. Like, that anger is on your back. Like, you carrying the anger. So when somebody, it's like carrying, what's them things? Carrying, like, a big bag on your back. I don't know what they call it, but a big bag on your back, and it's like that's all your anger. So you walk around with it, and then when people come next to you, they're like, oh, she got that bag of anger. I don't want to be around her. I don't want to be her friend. Like, we in school, we trying to like make new friends, and you just carrying this around your back like somebody that did something to you when you really mad about what somebody did to you years ago. You mad about being hurt years ago. You still mad about somebody dying years ago. You still mad about a parent being absent in your life from years ago. And now it's affecting who you are as a person. It's just like when I see somebody that's angry, I'm like, man, what's wrong with them? Like, that's exactly how people are going to be looking at you when you angry, when you carrying that big, y'all, the bag like this big. Like, it's really big when you keep bottling stuff up. And it's just like, what's she mad for? I don't want her going out with me. I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to be in the same room with her. And it's to the fact that we like still missing out on opportunities because of this. You can't even get a job because you so angry. You can't get an internship because you so angry. And you can't even, like, the teacher don't even want to call on you because you so angry. You and that anger might be the reason why you ain't even passing, because every time a teacher asks you a question, you going off for the teacher. Like the teacher did something to you. When it's really, remember, it's the big bag you got behind you. You still carrying it around. You still mad. So it's just like, I don't like that. I don't want to be around that. I don't want to be around her. I don't want to be around him. And the whole time, it's just like you, on the other hand, you just like, I'm still mad. I'm still mad about somebody dying years ago. I'm still mad about my boyfriend or my girlfriend hurting me the way that they did. And now I might not even be able to love again. That's exactly how y'all sound. Like y'all be, let me get into y'all, the gamers. Let me get into y'all. Y'all be so mad. This right here, this big bag right here. Y'all be on the game screaming, yelling, cussing, about to flip the game over, about to flip tables, flip chairs. Nobody wants to play with you. Nobody want to play the game with you. If you doing all that, that's like my ballers and my football players. Nobody want to play a sport with you when you doing all that like that. No, nobody wants to be around you when you carrying this big bag around. So I'm just trying to get y'all to the point where this big bag is not even there no more. This big bag don't even affect how you are as a person. It doesn't affect how you act day to day. You don't wake up angry anymore. My first tip to dealing with anger is to watch who you venting to. Because a lot of us, we go venting to these friends, these mentors, these parents, these family members, but that's not who you even should be venting to for real. Like yesterday I was so overwhelmed. Decision day is coming up. Everybody gonna be posting their decisions but me. I don't know where I'm going. I don't even know if I'm gonna be going out of state anymore. Am I gonna be staying in state? Maybe community college is an option. Am I even want to be going to college? Like, all that was just hitting me at one time, and I was just so overwhelmed. Like, I was just crying and crying. I was shaking. Today I prayed about it. And I feel so much better. Like, I woke up in the morning and I just talked to God. But yesterday I feel like I should have did that, because yesterday I was upset. Like, I was just upset. Like, after I done cried and did all this, I was still mad. Like, I was angry. Like, I was walking around with the attitude. Like, I had the bag. And this bag was like anxiety, fear. I was carrying around all of that. I'm just like, I'm angry. I was so upset. Like, nobody was like saying anything to me that was in a bad way, but I was still responding like I was angry. Like, I had an attitude. So today I woke up. And first thing I did, usually I be checking my phone when I wake up, like everybody else. I feel like everybody does that. But I ain't even checking my phone. I just woke up and I started praying. Like, I don't know what it was. I just started talking to God. But this wasn't a regular prayer, like a going to sleep type prayer or waking up type prayer. This was a prayer of me being very transparent about my feelings. It was a prayer of me telling him exactly how I felt. I told him why I was angry. I told him exactly what was going on. And I was like, I'm giving you all of my anger. I'm giving you all of my hurt. I'm giving you all of my pain, all of my anxiety, all my fear. And I want you I told God, like, I want you to handle all this. I'm washing my hands with this. Like, whatever happens, it happens at this point. I'm going to let go and I'm going to let you work this out. I'm going to let you show me the way I need to go. I'm going to need you to show me what I need to do for me to actually go to college and for me to have a successful future. I'm talking to him. I'm like, is college even what you want me to do? Like, please give me a sign. Tell me, God, please. And after I finished, I just felt so much better. Like, I woke up. I got myself together. I got on my class. Y'all would have thought like today was like the best day ever. Like, I ain't never wake up for class like this. I woke up I had a smile on my face. I'm like, good morning. Anybody saying good morning? How are you? Good afternoon. Like, that's exactly how I felt. Like, I felt so much better. Like, it was like a weight lifted off my shoulders. Like, the big bag that I was carrying around, like, I just feel like it just went away. Like, I'm not carrying that bag anymore. So when I think about me being very transparent with God and being real with him and being like totally 100 about my feelings, I think about Psalms 142. And it says, I cry out to the Lord. I plead for the Lord's mercy. I pour out my complaints before him and I tell him all my troubles. When I am overwhelmed, you alone know the way I should turn. Wherever I go, my enemies have set traps for me. I look for someone to come and help me, but no one gives me a passing thought. No one will help me. No one cares a bit what happens to me. That prayer was done by David. That was his cry out to the Lord. And that's exactly how I felt. Like, I can't, that's like, it's so crazy because that's exactly how I felt. But I didn't look at the verse like that until today, after I had finished like praying. I'm like, maybe that's my answer to shrinking my bag, is to being very transparent with God, how David was. Even after being very transparent with God, I know like a lot of us, we still want to go seek help and just talk to somebody. But I'm here to let you know that you cannot talk to everybody about your anger. Like, that is one of the number one rules. It's like, when you think about venting, just think of me, my face on the screen, and the red alarm just going off. Like, don't be venting to anybody, because let me tell you, people will spread your business out there. When we venting, it's like people can go and run with it. Or what else? Oh, they could throw it back in your face. Like, don't let me and somebody be arguing, and after I vent to you, you gonna throw what I said back in my face? Oh, then I'm just gonna get angry again. Like, it's gonna be anger. The bag is gonna explode. It's gonna pop. It's gonna pop. Or some people just like may have evil intentions. Even after talking to God, y'all, we should go seek wise counsel. And wise counsel is somebody you know that God will speak through to talk to you. So I have so many people that's like my wise counsel. Like so many people at Off Script, my mentors, my big sisters, like people that's like my mothers in there, like my brothers, all that. Like I know that if I tell them something, they're going to give me the right advice. They're going to give me the godly advice. God is going to speak to me through them. So go get you some wise counsel, because whoever said that you don't need a mentor or a life coach or something like that, a therapist or something, they are lying. You need wise counsel. This next tip is coming straight from the Bible. It is Proverbs 10 verse 19, and it says, "Too much talk leads to sin. Be sensible and keep your mouth shut." So when I thought about this, I'm like, I think it's trying to tell me to not react. I think that's exactly what it's trying to tell me. Because just like anybody else, a lot of times we give a reaction to a lot of things. To certain things that don't even need a reaction. When you're just angry, you don't have to react to everything. Or like a reaction is usually that thing that you say out your mouth or the action that you do right after that thing that triggers you to be angry. And 8 times out of 10, that is the sin right there. Whatever you do after that, it usually is a bad decision. So instead of reacting, how about you slow down and you try responding? I'm saying it like it's like words right here or something. But yeah, responding. That right there. Responding is like when you actually take time and you think about what you want to say. I have read something that was like, reactions usually come from a place of hurt. It comes from a place of pain. But responding, it comes from a place of love. Like, it's like, I'm going to watch what I say. I'm going to make sure I don't try to hurt this person's feelings. I'm going to try not to let my anger take the best of me, and I'm going to actually think about what I should say or what I should do to make the best out of this situation, to fix this situation, to fix the problem of this situation. Not to just go and say whatever thing that comes to my mind, because whatever comes to your mind may not be your best bet. It might not be the best decision. It may be a bad decision. Like, it may be like a sin. Now, for football players, you in the field and you get tackled or something. I don't know. Yeah, you get tackled and you mad. You know you can't fight everybody that tackle you. You know you can't, because they're gonna throw a flag. That's what they're gonna throw. They're gonna throw a flag at you for doing too much and for getting mad. So and then you're gonna cause your team to like lose and stuff like that, lose yards because you was reacting. So just try responding like, all right, go back to the team. Go back to the coach. Like, coach, what can I do better? Like, what's going on? And that's how we need to be with God. Like, when we in these situations, like once we get tackled or once that thing happened where we get mad, instead of like just going off right there, just like the football player going back to the coach, we need to head back to God. We need to go back and pray like, God, can you just help me what can I do? Like talking to a coach, you need to talk to God. Ask the coach what you could do better. Ask God, what am I about to do in this situation? What are you telling me to do? What should I do? What action should I do next? Should I do further to not get myself even more angry or to not sin and make a bad decision? My next and last tip is to ask God for forgiveness. We all get angry. We all make bad decisions. We all sin when we're angry. So what are you going to do with this? Are you going to learn from it? Or you're just going to do it again? Are you going to act like it never happened? Or are you going to ask God to forgive you? And even with forgiveness, a lot of times we're angry because we don't forgive ourselves, or we don't forgive the person that has done us wrong. We don't forgive the person that has hurt us. We don't even forgive God for things that he has done to us and we feel like it was wrong. And the verse that I'm coming from is 1 John chapter 1, verse 9 and 10. It says, "But if we confess our sins to him, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from our wickedness. If we claim we have not sinned, we are calling God a liar and showing that his word has no place in our hearts." So I just feel like that is telling us, like, God knows that we have sinned. We know that we have sinned. So it's like, what are you gonna do with it? Like, God understands. God is a forgiving God. He's a loving God. And when we don't forgive ourselves, that actually is a sin. Like, when we don't forgive others, that also is a sin. I feel like forgiveness is it's a place, it relieves us from our anger a lot of times. Like, if you go back and think about why you angry because you didn't forgive that person. Like, I've been angry stuff like months ago and years ago just because I didn't forgive that person. Just that I didn't move on from it because I'm still angry about it. Anytime I think about that person, I just get angry all over again. It's like my bag just like this. It just get, every time I think about that person, it's like that. And that is also a sin. So it's like God knows where our heart is. God knows what we done, and He knows what we're going to do. He knows that we're not perfect. He knows exactly like where our lives are going. He knows what we're going to do. He knows that we get angry. So it's just like, what are you going to do with your anger? Are you going to sit there and just let it ruin you? Or are you going to sit there and let it boil in you? You're going to wait to pop off? Or are you going to let it hurt you, continue to cause you pain, crying every night because you can't forgive yourself, because you can't forgive others? Ask God for forgiveness. It's going to help you in the long run. So I'm just going to pray with you guys really quickly, and that's going to be the end of my message today. And I just really hope you guys liked it. Let's just bow our heads. God, I want to thank you for bringing us all here today. Thank you for the people that have come online and have opened their hearts to let me speak to them, God. I'm thankful that you're still giving us life through all of this that's going on with coronavirus and just things of that nature. All of the bad things in this world. Just thank you for letting us survive, God. Just help us deal with our anger. Help us watch who we talk to. Help us watch what we say. Help us forgive ourselves, forgive others. And we ask that you forgive us for even the bad decisions that we make when we are angry, God. I'm asking you that we just try not to judge each other and judge ourselves for our anger. I'm asking you that you just please, that you help us relieve ourselves with our anger, to shrink the bag of anger that we're carrying on our backs, to make us be able to love again, to help us heal, and to help us be peaceful with ourselves again, to be peaceful with others, ourselves, in the world. I just want to ask that you just give everyone a blessed week, and you just bring us here next Sunday. In Jesus' name, amen. That is the end of my service. I hope y'all liked it. Make sure you like, you comment, and subscribe on the Off Script Culture channel. And if you're new here, again, welcome. My name is Maya, and have a nice week.
Hope reverse the curse I was walking in. Yeah.